Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are solving sample paper of CBSE class 9 maths. Alright, here I am giving you many tips and tricks for writing the paper. Alright, so I would request you to pause the video first of all, solve the questions your own, check the answers along with me, and if you have any doubt you can raise your doubt in comment box and watch the video till end. All right, let's start with some tips. So these are some general exam writing tips. Okay, so first of all you should know your examination pattern and question paper design. All right, then you have to prepare a strategy for the exam before you take it. All right, so if you write your exam strategically, then definitely you can score 100% marks. Now read the question paper effectively once, okay, before you start writing the answers. That will help you a lot. And if you find some tough and complex problems, please don't worry about it, okay. Don't spend much time if you don't understand the question, or if you stuck in a question, okay. You can simply skip that for a while and you can come back later and solve it. All right, you have to maintain speed and accuracy hand in hand. So you have to solve some sample papers, previous year question papers, so that you'll have this practice, okay, to complete that paper within time limit and accurately also. You have to check the time, okay, and you have to write your final answer, right, with proper units. Your paper should be neat and clean, and all the best to you. Now here, the math question paper has 5 sections, okay. The section A has 20 MCQs, which are 1 marker question. B has 5 subjective questions, 2 marker questions. Okay, C 6 subjective questions, 3 marker questions. D is 5 marker question, there are 4 questions, and E has case based study question, which are 4 marker and 3 questions will be there. Alright, now see, I have given this approximate how much time you can spend for each question. Alright, so I would suggest you not spend much time, okay, which is given here, like section A maximum 40 minutes, B 20 minutes, and C 30 minutes, D 40 minutes, and E 30 minutes. So see, you have 20 minutes left, okay, if you follow this pattern, so that you can revisit the answers, okay. If you stuck somewhere, you have to review the question, you can go back and you can check this, you can utilize this 20 minutes effectively then. All right, now let's start solving our paper. So some general instructions are looks like this, okay. I have already covered this. All right, just there are MCQs and 5 sections and everything. Now see, each question is compulsory, but some question has the optional question inside that only, okay. So you'll understand. Pi value you have to take 22/7 if not given. All right, okay then. So we'll start with section A. Now first question, the distance of the point 2 3 from y-axis. Now see, this is x and y-axis. Point 2 3 is somewhere, let's say here. Alright, now you have to find the distance from y-axis. Now distance from y-axis is nothing but your x coordinate, okay. So it is 2 units here because x coordinate is 2. So the distance is 2 units. Alright, now area of an equilateral triangle is given. You should know this formula, okay. Area of the equilateral triangle can be given as √3/4 side square. Alright, now this is given as 36 square root of 3. When I simplify this, I'll get side square equals to 36 into 4. If I take the square root, I have to take a positive square root only because it is a side of the equilateral triangle. So I'll get side equals to square root of 36 is 6 and square root of 4 is 2. So 6 into 2, which is 12. Alright, so I get the side and I can find the perimeter. So 12 times 3, which is 36. right? Okay, very easy question. Now AB is the diameter. Here AB is the diameter. So what I can conclude about this angle P here, APB, yes, you are right. It is a right angle, right? Angle in the semicircle. Now angle A is given, okay. This Q is given, and we have to find PBR. PBR is this angle, this whole angle. Okay, this we need to find. Now, if I consider triangle ABQ, so I can say angle ABQ is equals to 35 plus 25. I'll get 60. So, this is 180, 120. This is 120 degree. Okay. Also, I can say angle ABR. ABR equals to 60 degree external angle. Alright. Now in triangle APB, see, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 35 degree. So I can find angle PBA, which is equals to 55 degree, right? You have to write, see here no need to show the steps, so you can simply find this. And now I want to find angle PBR. So angle PBR equals to what? Yes, sum of these two, which is 115 degree. So the last option is the correct option, right? Alright. Okay. Now D is the midpoint. D is parallel to BC. So midpoint theorem, right? So E is also midpoint of AC. So AE is equals to what I can say? EC. Very easy question. Alright. We applied the midpoint theorem also. Okay, now the next question. So 2 minus 2 to the power 2 minus 2. See, substitute the values carefully, okay, so that you can avoid the mistakes. Now what I'll get? 2 minus. Now 2 minus 2 is 2 plus 2. So 2 to minus 2 to the power 4. And I'll get this is 16. So 2 minus 16. 2 minus 16 is minus 14. Very easy question. Alright. Now, this is 70 degree given. So, I can say this is also 70 degree. Why? Because, yes, corresponding angles. Right. Now, I want to find OBD. OBD is this angle. Very easy. This is external angle. So, sum of OBD plus ODB. Okay. So this is 70. So I can say this is 50 degree. Very easy question, right? Alright. Okay. Now express x in terms of y in the equation. So do it carefully. Okay. Very easy question. 2x minus 3y minus 5 equals to 0. First of all, just put x alone, because I want x in terms of y, right? So x alone. Put the other terms on the other side of the 0. So 3y plus 5. And now x is equals to 3y plus 5 upon 2. Very easy, right? Okay. Very interesting question, okay? Now x plus 1 upon x equals to 5. This is given. Now square both the sides. So what do you get? X plus 1 upon x whole square equals to 5 square. So x square plus x 2 into x into 1 upon x plus 1 upon x square equals to 25. Now here x and 1 upon x get cancelled out. 2 goes the other side. So x square plus 1 upon x square is remaining, and which is 25 minus 2, which is 23. So first option is the correct one, right? Alright. Now 3 minus square root of 5 upon 3 plus 2 square root of 5. Let's rationalize this. Okay, 3 minus 2 square root of 5, and I have to multiply the same. Okay, now what do we get? Here in the denominator it is 9 minus 2 square is 4. 4 into 5, which is 20. Okay. Now in the numerator 3 into 3, 9. 3 into, see, I have to multiply this way. Remember this? Okay. So minus 6 root 5 minus 3 root 5 and minus minus plus 2 into 5, which is 10. Alright. Now I have to simplify this. Minus 19 over 11 b. Right. So what I can say, a equals to 9 upon 11, and they are asking us the value of b. So b is just 1, right? B is just 1, correct? So the first option is the correct option. I hope you understood this, right? Now coming to the next question. Triangle ABC, okay. These three are midpoints. So if you just draw a rough figure. So this is A, B, C and PQR. So these are the midpoints. Alright. So we know that they are half of this given sides, right? And we have to find the perimeter of this quadrilateral APRQ, this one, ARPQ, this one. Alright, so this side AB, half of AB is 15, okay. AQ is half of AC, so which is 21 upon 2, 10.5, and BP is half of AC, correct? We know that. So what do we get? Same thing, 10.5 and here 15. So the perimeter is 15 plus 15, 30, 30 plus 21. So 51, right? Very easy question. Now we have to find value of x for this expression. So 3 plus 2 to the power x equals to, now see here 1/2 power. So I'll write a to the power 2 into raised to 1/2 plus here cube root. So 3 to the power 3 and I'll write 1/3 power. So what do we get? 3 plus 2 to the power x equals to 2, this is 8 because 2 and 1/2 will get cancelled out. 3, 1/3 is cancelled out, so you'll get just 3. So these are 11 minus 3, I'll get 8. So 2 to the power x equals to 2 to the power 3. So x equals to 3, right? Easy question. Alright. Okay. Now the standard form is what? Ax plus by equals to C form. Now if you see this, x equals to 7. So I can write this as 1x equals to 7. So 1x plus 0y equals to 7, right? So which one is the correct option? B, right? Alright, now see here, very common mistake, like students are making x and y as vertical angle. So that's wrong, okay? Here angle COE is vertical opposite angle to this x. So this is x, this is also x, and same way this is y degree. Alright, so avoid. Now x plus y equals to 90 degree. Why? Because this is 90 degree over here, right? And now x is to y equals to 2 is to 1. So what I can say, 2k plus k equals to 90. So what I'll get? 3k equals to 90. So k equals to 30. Now k is what? Y value, right? So that means y equals to 30 and x equals to 60. So you can write this. See here BOD. BOD is, they are talking about y. So 30, 60. Second option is the correct one. Now rationalizing the denominator, very easy. If you rationalize this using root 5 minus root 2 upon root 5 minus root 2. So you will get 5 minus 2, which is 3. So D is the correct option, okay. Now BAC is given as 25 degree and you have to write BOC, this angle. Now if you consider this chord, so Yes, very good. So this angle is double than angle BAC, correct? Which is 50 degree, correct? All right. This is similar question. Okay. So point Q, you have to write the distance from y-axis. So again the same thing, 4 units. See, actually in board exam, the same similar type of question don't get repeated, okay? Here I don't know, by mistake they have repeated this, but this should not happen in your board exams. Alright, now these are the solutions and you have to find which, for which linear equation these are the solution. So let's do it one by one. So y equals to 9x minus 7. Now if you put y equals to 2 here, equals to 9 minus 7, which is 2. So for the first one it is getting the correct. So I'll check the other two also. If I'm not getting, then I'll move to the next equation, okay? Because they all three are a solution for the equation. Alright. So now, so this is the correct one, right? You can immediately say that. Simply just check for ones, okay? So you'll get negative 16 equals to negative 9 minus 7. So yes, you'll get that. And minus 7 equals to 9 into 0 minus 7. So yes, this is also there. So just recheck this, okay? Yeah. Now remember this identity is given. So what is that? X plus y plus z into x square plus y square plus z square minus xy minus yz minus zx equals to x cube plus y cube plus z cube minus 3xyz. Remember this? So this is 0. So this whole thing is 0 and you can say that x cube plus y cube plus z cube equals to 3xyz, right? This is the identity. Directly you can write this, okay? Alright. Now moving to the next question. Parallelogram consists of two congruent triangles. So yes, this is true. Diagonal of parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. This is also true and the reason for this, correct? So what I can say, which is the correct option? Yeah. So A, right? Now root 2 is this, root 3 is this. So root 5 is root 2 plus root 3, which is false. Okay, square root of a positive real number always exists. That is true. So A is false, R is true. Very good, very easy. Alright. Now section B. So we have X and Y midpoints of AC and BC. Alright. That means these two are same and these two are also same. AX equals to CY. Okay, that means these all four segments are same. These all are same, right? Because AX is equals to CY. This is given to you. Alright. So that means, see how you can write the steps for this. X and Y are midpoints of this triangle which is given. Alright. Therefore, what you can say, AX equals to CX and CY equals to BY. But AX equals to CY is given. So you can simply say that now AC is what? AC is equals to 2AX and BC is equals to 2CY. But these two are same. So AC is equals to BC. Very easy question, right? Okay. Now P, Q and R are 3 points. Q is between P and Q. P and R. So if you consider this, okay, P, Q and R. So PR minus QR. PR minus QR equals to PQ. That's true, right? So you can simply show this using this line, this diagram. Now, which quadrant they are? So first quadrant, negative, negative. So third quadrant, and these are in fourth quadrant. Remember this? If you have this y, x over here, so first quadrant x is positive, y is also positive. Second quadrant x negative, y positive. Negative x, negative y, and x negative y. Right? Alright. Decimal form, very easy question. Just write 1.0000 and then divide it by 9. Very common mistake. Students are making 9 inside and 1 outside. That is wrong. Okay. So 9 ones are 9. 1 is left. 9 ones are 9 again. 1 is left. So this is repeating, right? So this is going on. So what I can say, it is 0.1111 going on, or 0.1 bar. Correct? Alright, simplify this. So yes, I can simplify this using okay, so we can simplify this using the exponent rule. First of all, this is in denominator, so I can write this as minus 3 to the power 7 and then 3 to the power minus 21. You have to write this, okay, which exponent rule you have used to simplify this. Alright, okay, very easy. The ratio of volumes of two cones in 4:5 and the ratio of their radii are 2:3. So you have to find the ratio of their vertical heights. Alright. So what do we have to do? First of all, cone are there. Okay, the volume is, see, first of all, what is given to us we have to write. So V1 over V2 equals to 4 to 5. And yes, so R1 to R2. This is equals to 2 upon 3. This is given to us, right? Now volume. So 1 upon 3 pi R1 square H1. This is V1, right? And 1 upon 3 pi R2 square H2 square. Sorry, not square, na? H2, just pi R square H. So what do we get? This 1 upon 3 pi cancelled out, and I have this ratio. This ratio is 4 to 5. Now R1 to R2 I have 2 upon 3. So what I can say, 2 upon 3 square into H1 upon H2 equals to 4 upon 5. So H1 upon H2 is what? 4 upon 5. Let me just write it here. H1 to H2 equals to 4 upon 5, and take the reciprocal of this. Square is 4 to 9. So 9 times 9 over 4. So what I'll get, H1 to H2 equals to 9 over 5. Right? So common mistake here. Take the square over here. Okay, students forget here. Write the proper formula, correct formula. And while you find H1 to H2, you have to take the reciprocal of this number on the other side. Alright. So the answer for this is 9:5. Alright. Okay. Now the second question. What is given to us? Cylinder and cone have equal heights. Okay. And equal radii. Okay. If the curved surface areas are in the ratio. Okay. So CSA of cylinder to CSA of cone. They have given this ratio as 8 to 5. Alright. Now I'll substitute the formula. So CSA of cylinder is 2 pi RH over CSA of cone is pi RL. Right. This is equals to 8:5. Now see, they have given that equal radii, so I can put R for both and equal heights also, so H for both. Now what we have to show? We have to show that R to H is equals to 3 to 4. This we have to show. Okay, this. Now, first of all, I'll simplify this. Pi cancelled out, R cancelled out, so I'll get 2H upon L is equals to 8 over 5. Now L is what? Yes, it is square root of h square plus r square equals to 8 upon 5. Now square both the sides to avoid the square root form. So what do we get? 4h square upon h square plus r square equals to 8 square is 64. Don't forget to square this side also. Very common mistake. And now cross multiply and simplify. So 100 h square equals to 64 h square, and don't forget to multiply it by r square also. So 64 r square. So what do we get? 36 h square equals to 64 r square. Now we want the ratio of r to h. So I'll write this as 36 upon 64 equals to r square upon h square. Now first of all I'll simplify and take the square root. First let's take the square root and then simplify. So what do we get? R square on this r, let me write this way first. Okay, r square equals to 36 over 64. Take the square root. So r to h equals to 6 to 8, and this is also 3 to 4. So we simplified this, right? So hence we proved it. I hope you understand this. Now let's start with the next section. Okay, section C. These are 3 marker questions. Now we are given this value and you have to find this. So first of all rationalize this. Okay. So root 2 minus 1 upon root 2 plus minus 1. So what do we get? This is root 2 minus 1 whole square, and the square root of this. Okay, and down it is root 2 into root 2 2 minus 1. So this is 1. Now square root goes, so you will get root 2 minus 1 upon 1. If you substitute the value of root 2, 1.4142 minus 1. So you have to show this. Okay, 1.14 1.4142 minus 1. So this is 0.4142 is the answer. Very easy question. Alright. Okay. Now we have to construct the histogram. Alright. Now if you observe here, see the class length are different. Here the difference is 10, 10, 20, 20 and 30. Alright. So I have to make a correction for the height first. So do you remember we have to make the correction of this height of the rectangle. So I have made this, okay, width of the class I have written for all, and then I have made the correction using this actual width upon the corrected, this width into the frequency, and we got this value. And when you plot this, now it is easy to plot the histogram. So you have to write this, okay, and you have to write here for x-axis 1 unit equals to, or you can say 1 centimeter equals to 10 marks, right? And y-axis 1 unit or 1 centimeter equals to 5 students. These are proportion, okay? 5 proportion of student. So proportion. So students proportion is given here because we have corrected the value. Alright. Okay. So make it carefully. You have to be really very precise while you construct the graph. Alright. Okay. Now coming back to the next question. Here in this triangle, AD is the median. Now if AD is the median, this is given to us, right? So what I can say, D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint of BC, correct? And DE is parallel to AB. So what I can say, E is also midpoint of AC, right? Midpoint of AC. You have to write the theorem statement here, okay? Alright. And now what I can say, E is the midpoint. So BE is the median. So therefore BE is the median. And hence we proved it, right? I hope you get this. Very easy. But make sure you are writing your proper reason. Okay, why we have considered E as the median? Because we are given that AB is parallel to DE. D is the median. So converse of yes. Very good. So please write that. Okay. All right. Okay. Now the next question. Write the linear equation in form of ax plus by plus c equals to 0 form. Also write the value of a, b, c. And you have to check whether these are the solution of that or not. Alright. So first of all, we'll write the equation in the standard form. So 3x plus 2y, and the constant you have to take on the left hand side, which is minus 18 equals 0. So we have written this ax plus by plus c equals to 0 form. So on comparing this, I'll get a equals to 3, b equals to 2, c equals to minus 18, right? So we are done with this. We have to write the value of a, b, c. So we are done. Now we have to check whether these are the solution or not. So 4, 3 and 1, 2. We have to check for that. So 4, 3 and 1, 2. So we'll check this one by one. Now if I put the value of x is 4. So 3 into 4 plus 2 into 3 minus 18. We should get 0. So 12 plus 6 minus 18. So yes, this is 0. So yes, this is the solution. Okay, you have to write this properly. So you have to say that yes, 0.43 is the solution of this given equation. You have to write the final statement. Now same way for this. So 3 into 1 plus 2 into 2 minus 18. Here 3 plus 4 minus 18. So this is what? 5. 5 minus 18 is minus 13. So it's not equals to 0. So you can say no, this point is not the solution of this given linear equation, right? Okay. Now here the table is given. Okay, production of oil is given in slack terms. Alright. And you have to draw the bar graph. Bars drawn horizontally. See, they have mentioned this. Okay. So you have to plot this graph. So bars are horizontally and you have to write the full name here. Okay. Write everything, x-axis, y-axis, what is represented on x and y and everything. Alright. Okay. See, here you have the optional question. Alright. You have to, you can draw the bar graph or you can make the histogram. Now if you see here, we have to make a correction because these are not continuous, discrete values, right? Remember this? So if you make the correction, you will get the ages here, okay? Frequency will be same as, and then you have to plot the histogram. Very easy question, so I leave on you. You have to solve it your own. Alright? Okay, let's move to the next question. Now here, to solve the question 31, we have to apply the identity, right? So let me just take this. So identity a plus b plus c whole square equals a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca, right? Alright, so I'll use this identity for all of them. Now here x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx or zx. Now for the second term, see, I have to apply the same identity, okay? So first term square, second term square, third term square plus 2 into first term into second term plus 2 into second term into third term plus 2 into third term into first term. Now put this value. So this becomes very easy and you can avoid the mistake, okay? So c upon 3. Now here x y upon 2, y upon 2, z upon 3, here z upon 3 and x. Alright, now minus. Now because this minus is there, all the terms becomes negative. Okay, so I'll write this way: minus, 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 minus 2 into first into second, minus 2 into second into third, and minus 2 into third into first. Okay, see, if you use this method, you can avoid all the mistakes. Now substitute the value: x upon 2, y upon 3, z upon 4, x upon 2, y upon 3, y upon 3, z upon 4, and z upon 4, x upon 2. And now we'll simplify this slowly so that we can avoid all the mistakes. Now this first terms remains as it is: x square plus y square plus z square, 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Here x square plus y square upon 4 plus z square upon 9. Make the square correctly. Okay, now 2 is getting cancelled here, so xy plus yz upon 3 because 2 get cancelled, and here plus 2xz upon 3. Now minus x square upon 4 minus y square upon 9 minus z square upon 16. Now minus 2 get cancelled out, xy upon 3 minus 2 cancelled out, yz upon 2 into 3 which is 6 minus 2 cancelled out, so zx upon 4. Okay, do it very carefully so that you don't make any mistake here. Now all terms together, bring x square together, so x square plus x square minus x square upon 4, then y square, so y square plus y square upon 4 minus y square upon 9, then z square plus z square upon 9 minus z square upon 16. Now xy terms, so plus 2xy plus xy minus xy upon 3. Now yz, so plus 2yz plus yz upon 3 minus yz upon 6, and plus 2zx plus 2xz upon 3 minus zx upon 4. So do it carefully, okay? And once you do this and simplify using the LCM, you will get your final answer. Alright? So I am just writing the answer here. If I take the LCM, so it is 4. So 4 plus 4 minus 1. So I'll get 7. 7x square upon 4. Then here LCM is 36. So I'll get 36 plus 9 minus 4. So we'll get 41 upon 36. Right? Same way, when I simplify all of them using the LCM, I'll get this answer. Okay, I'm writing it here. So solve it and just verify your answer. And the last term I'm writing here down. Okay, so last term is 29zx upon 12. So this is my final answer. Alright, I hope you understand that. Now coming back to the next question, section D, 5-marker question. Now here AB parallel to CD parallel to EF is given. Also they have given that AE perpendicular to AB. So what I can say now, EF is also perpendicular to AE, correct? So that means this angle is 90 degree. Angle CEF is 90 degree. Now this is 90, so Z is equals to 90 minus 45. So you will get 45. So we got the value of Z. Alright. Now if you think this Y and 45, they are co-interior angles, right? So Y is equals to 180 minus 45. You have to write the reason, co-interior angles. And now you'll get Y equals to 135 degree. Now if you think about X and Y, yes, they are corresponding. X equals to Y equals to 135. Why? Because they are corresponding angles. So you have to write the proper reason to justify your answer. Alright. Make sure you are writing all the steps correctly to avoid the loss of marks. Alright. Now here AB is parallel to CD given and you have to find the value of X. So what I'll do, I just construct a line over here which is parallel to AB. So I can say that, let's say this line EF. Okay. So let EF is parallel to AB, parallel to CD. Now very easy. See, 35 and this angle is 35. Now this is 65, so this is also 65. So X is equals to 35 plus 65, which is 100. Right? You have to write the proper reason to all of them. Okay? Write the proper name, which angle you are writing, why they are equal. They are alternate pair angles here also. And then write your answer. Then only you will get 5 marks. Okay? So write all the steps correctly. I hope you get that. Now let's solve the next question. Here the internal and the external diameters of the hollow hemisphere vessel are given. Alright. So I'll just write this as capital R and small r. So capital R is 25 centimeter and small r is 24 centimeter. And cost of painting 1 square centimeter, so surface is 7 paise. Okay. You have to find the total cost. Alright. So the total area, CSA of outer surface plus CSA of inner surface, right? Now if you substitute the value 2 pi r square plus 2 pi r square. Now 2 pi is not given, so we'll take 22 over 7. Now capital R square 25 square plus 24 square. They have given the diameter, right? So 25 upon 2 I have to take and 24 upon 2 I have to take. Alright. Now if you simplify this, okay, so what do we get? I'll just write the answer in the fractional form, okay? Centimeter square. Now this is the area to be painted, and now they told us to ignore the edges. Okay, so see, if you consider the hemisphere like this, so they asked us to ignore this because it is just 1 centimeter edge, right? So they asked us to ignore that. Now the cost, so total cost is what? You have to multiply it by 7 paise. So 7 upon 100. So the cost will be, now what you will get, 132.11 rupees. Okay, write this properly. Find the total cost here. Okay, write the steps properly so that you will get all 100% marks. Now the sides of the triangles are in the ratio. Perimeter is given, so 5x plus 12x plus 13x equals to 150. You can find x. So how much is it? So 12 and 13, you'll get 25, 30. So x equals to 150 upon 30, you'll get 5. So you'll get the sides are 5 into 5, which is 25. Then 60 meter, they're talking about meter, right? And the third side is 13 into 5, 65 meter, right? So we got three sides. Write all the steps for this, and now you have to find the area. So as semi perimeter is 75, you'll get. Now use the area Heron's formula for this, s into s minus a. So you have the value a, b and c. Okay, so s minus a, s minus b into s minus c. Now I leave on you. You have to substitute all the values and find the final answer. And remember to write the proper unit. Here area in meter square. Alright. So write the answer in the comment box and verify with me. Alright. Here one more question is there in optional. Okay. So one side of the right angle triangle. So this is the right angle triangle. Right. They are saying one side of that is 126 meter. And the difference of the other two side. So this is hypotenuse and this is the other side, which is x, let's say. So what they are saying, h minus x is equals to 42. So I can find the other side, right? So h is equals to, I can say 42 plus x, and now I can use the Pythagoras theorem. So 126 square plus x square equals to h square, right? And now 126 square plus x square equals to h is 42 plus x whole square. If you simplify, take the identity, okay, is plus b whole square identity and simplify this, okay, so you'll get the value of the other side, okay, that is nothing but 168. So x equals to, we'll get 168 meter, and then you'll get the hypotenuse as plus 42. If you add that, so you'll get 210 meter. All right. So now you have all three sides. Now you can find the area. Area is what? Half into 126 into 168, right? You can find this area, and then you have to verify this using the Heron's formula. So I leave on you, okay? You have to do this step by step and you can verify your answer. Alright. Now question number 35. We have to factorize this. So this is very easy question. Okay, let me just simply write it here. So I can write this as 2x whole cube plus 3y whole cube plus 2 into 2x square into 3y plus 2, you get 3 times, okay, 3 into 2x into 3y whole square form. So this is nothing but the identity of a cube plus b cube, right? So you can write this as 2x plus 3y whole cube. So these are the factors. Alright, you just write which identity you have applied here. Alright, mention this. So see, sometimes they are giving very lengthy questions, sometimes they are giving very simple questions to balance the paper. Alright. Okay, let's move on to the last section of the paper. Alright, now very interesting question here. Alright, you have to read the passage carefully and solve this. So here Rita is asking to her dad, Daddy, how old are you? And her daddy replied that sum of the ages of both of us is 55 years. After 10 years, my age will be double of you. Alright, so let Rita's age be X years, present age, okay? So Ranjit age is what? The sum of those two is 55. So I can say this as 55 minus X, correct? Alright. Now, after 10 years. So, after 10 years, Rita's age becomes X plus 10 and Ranjit's age becomes 55 plus 10 minus X, correct? So, what do we get? 65 minus X. And this is double than her age. So, 65 minus X is equals to 2 times X plus 10. So, they are asking us the second equation. So, I am writing this, okay? So, 65 minus X equals to 2X plus 20. And then I get my equation as, if I subtract 20 first, so I'll get 45 minus X equals to 2X. And then I'll get 3X equals to 45, right? So, this is my equation which I am getting here, right? Now, present age of Rita. So, she is now 15 years old and her daddy 55 minus 15, that gives me 40 years. So, present age I got, and then I can write, I can find, see here one more optional question is that mother's and Rita's age ratio is given 3 is to 7. So what I can say, I can find her mother's age. So 15 divided by 3 into multiplied by 7. So I'll get 35 years. So just do it your own. Okay, write the steps of solving this. Alright. Okay, perfect. Now the figure is given. Okay, and you have to write. So see, Harsh and Deep were trying to prove the theorem. So they did this. So draw the triangle ABC. Alright. D and E are found as the midpoints of AB and AC. Okay. So DE was joined and DE was extended. Right. FC was joined. Now triangle ADE and triangle EFC. So they proved that congruent. Okay. By which criteria? So if you think here, so these are vertically opposite, right? They have taken these two are equal, correct? And uh, the construction, right? What is the construction? AE equals to EC, right? They have taken this. So SAS criteria, correct? Now show that CF is parallel to AB. So by CPCT, correct, by CPCT you will get this angle, ECF, this angle, okay, this angle congruent to this angle by CPCT. So therefore this parallel to this. So you can prove this, and then you can show that CF equals to BD. So uh, now see what I can say, by CPCT CF is equals to AD and D is a midpoint, so AD equals to BD. So you can say that CF equals to BD. So you can prove this also. Alright. So now you have to write this on your own. Okay. You can write all the steps. I have discussed that with you. Write the proper reason. Okay. So that you can avoid the mistakes. Alright. And now The last question here. Rohan draws a circle of 10 centimeter radius. Alright. So this figure is given to us. Now see, AB and CD are the chords. These are the perpendicular distances. Okay. And they have given that they are 6 and 8. Okay. So what I can say, this is 6, this is 8. Radius is given 10 centimeter. So I can find the value of, right, show that the perpendicular drawn from the centers of a circle chord bisects the chord. So you can show that, right? We already discussed that, correct? So what you can say here, this triangle, if you take AOP and this, okay, so both are 90-degree, right? These are, because these are perpendicular, that is given to us. OB equals to OA radii, right? And what else you can say? Uh, we have taken this and OP is common, so you can use this, right, criteria. So you can say that this triangle AOP is congruent to triangle BOP, right? Correct. Using and then using CPCD, you can say that P bisects AB. And now first one is done. Now length of CD you can find using the Pythagoras. So this is 10, this is 8, so this will be 6. So the length of CD is what? 6 into 2, which is 12 centimeter, and length of AB, so this is 6, this is 10, so this will be 8. So length of AB is 2 times 8, which is 16 centimeter, right? You have to show using Pythagoras. Alright. So we got all three answers, and very simple answer for this. Three non-collinear points we can draw, one and only one circle, right? So we discuss all the questions from the paper. I hope you understand this, right? At any point if you don't understand, pause the video and you can just recheck it. Still if you have any doubt, just let me know in the comment box. I'll surely guide you. Okay, if you like this, you can share with your friends, and thank you for watching.